Oh my god, look how awesome this is. This is literally something you see in Java shaders. Like, look at the reflections on the iron armor, on the iron sword while you are holding it. I have never seen this in Pocket Edition before. This is actually so awesome. Hello, Lazza here, and in today's video we are checking out the latest update for YSSBE shader. But before we get into it, we need to make a thumbnail. So when I make my thumbnails, I make sure I tick all the boxes. Java screenshot for Pocket Edition gameplay, a big tick there. RTX confirmed, a massive tick there. Some random dude on the thumbnail, a double tick on that one. And I'll make sure to add no clickbaits. I can guarantee that these are the kind of thumbnails you will see when this shader comes up in your YouTube recommendations, because people clickbait and it's really frustrating and annoying. So that is why you subscribe to Lazza, because you know you're going to get the best Pocket Edition shaders without any clickbaits. So finally loading into the shader, as you can see, those reflections look absolutely amazing. We have it on our hand, which is a little bit of a problem, and it just pretty much goes on every single block in your hand, like literally everything. So I will say the previous version, in my opinion, is a little bit better. Maybe they changed a few things here and there, but if you want to download the previous version, I will link my video in the description. And if you would like to check out my video on the POM texture pack for YSSBE shader, I will also link my video in the description, so make sure you check it out if you would like to have a look at these awesome textures, which is unbelievable for Minecraft Pocket Edition. So as you can see, just the color tone and just the overall feel of this shader is quite lovely, and it does look really amazing. So as I was saying, I think the trick with this reflection is just makes the whole character reflective. So pretty much every single block you hold, you do get the reflection on. As you can see, bedrock, that is not reflective material at all, and it still reflects the sun, the clouds, and the skies on the block. However, this trick definitely shines when you do hold like an iron block or something like that. It just looks really awesome. Now, I'm not too sure with the settings or what you have to customize, but whenever I place the iron block, it doesn't really show the reflections, which is a little bit annoying because I know the previous versions did straight off the bat. So I'm not too sure if you have to customize something in the settings of the shader, which you can do if you want to change the clouds and turn off some other features. However, I wasn't too sure on how to turn on these like block reflections when you actually place the block. So if you know, let me know in the comments, please. So the good thing with this shader is that you can customize it. As you can see, I'll briefly show on some gameplay of some different color tones or just the different clouds you can turn on and turn off in the shader settings. So if you want to do that, you just have to go into the files and then go into YSSBE data functions, I think it was called. Well, this file I will show on screen, but this file, you can go in there and customize it, turn off, turn on some features if you would like to. Now going over to the water, which is everyone's favorite part, it does look nice. At a distance, as you can see, it does look nice. It is a decent water. It does have the cloud reflections on there, which is nice, and it still has that lovely sun reflection. However, I'm not too sure if they removed the, I guess, the underwater acoustics from the shader. So you can't really see the underwater acoustics as I go right up to the water. However, if I go underwater, you can see these really awesome underwater acoustics. Maybe they removed it because it did cause a little bit of lag. However, I'm not sure if you can turn it on in the settings. It would be good if you could, because I really like that feature. It really made the shader feel like a Java quality shader. So that's probably the main reason on why I prefer the older shader. Now look at this lovely cow and its reflections on it as well. So I think just every entity gets this metallic reflection on it. So if you do have other players join your world, you can see the reflections on them as well, which is pretty funny and really cool to see. And I have never seen that kind of feature done in a Minecraft Pocket Edition shader before, so it is actually really cool to see this done in Pocket Edition.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Another really awesome effect with this shader is the nighttime. So as you can see in the nighttime sky, we do have the comets going across the sky there, which is absolutely amazing. We have a beautiful moon. This shader also has some really awesome Aurora effects going for it, which is nice to see in a shader, and they do reflect on the water here. As you can see, we have the moon there, we've got the Aurora effect going on there, and the shooting comments also do reflect on the water as well. And coming back to the armor stands, as you can see, we do have the reflections also reflecting on them as well, and on my player hand as well. Like seriously, how awesome it is just holding an iron block and you just see all these lovely reflections. It's just so realistic and awesome. Now I have covered this shader in the past, so I probably won't go on too much longer. If you would like to download this shader, I recommend joining their Discord group, because that's where all the shader updates happen, and then you can get the updates before I actually review them myself. And if you would like to check out my videos on the previous versions of this shader, make sure you check those out. Those are linked in the description as well. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Download the shader. Thank you for watching, and peace.